Did you know that a simple change in your diet can help prevent those pesky leg cramps? Yes, those sudden painful muscle contractions that often strike at the most inconvenient times. If you've been battling with leg cramps, especially as you age, you're not alone. Many of us have been led to believe that these cramps are just a part of getting older. But what if I told you that's not entirely true? Today, we're diving into a topic that could change your daily life. The top 3 foods that can help prevent leg cramps and strengthen your legs. Now, let's talk about some common beliefs. Many people think that leg cramps are just a result of dehydration or lack of exercise. While these factors can contribute, they're not the whole story. Recent studies have shown that certain nutrients play a crucial role in muscle function and can significantly reduce the frequency and severity of cramps. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that magnesium and potassium are vital for muscle health. Yet, many of us don't get enough of these minerals in our daily diets. And it's not just about popping a supplement. The way we get these nutrients matters. Real-life experiences from seniors who've made dietary changes reveal that food sources can be more effective than supplements. So, what are these magical foods? Here's a sneak peek at what we'll cover in this video. First, we'll talk about bananas, a powerhouse of potassium that can help keep those muscles relaxed. Then, we'll explore the benefits of spinach, rich in magnesium, which is essential for muscle function. And finally, the third food might surprise you. It's not what you'd expect, but it's incredibly effective. These foods are not only nutritious, but also easy to incorporate into your daily meals. By the end of this video, you'll learn how these foods can lead to stronger, cramp-free legs. We'll also discuss common mistakes to avoid, like relying solely on supplements or ignoring the importance of a balanced diet. So, if you're ready to take control of those leg cramps and enjoy more comfortable days and nights, stick around. And hey, if you find this information helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started on this journey to healthier, stronger legs together. All right, let's dive into our first food superstar. Eggs. Now you might be thinking, eggs? Really? But hear me out. Eggs are like these little powerhouses packed with all sorts of good stuff. They're rich in essential vitamins and minerals, and they provide what's called a complete protein. This means they have all the amino acids your body needs to repair muscles. And you know, muscle repair is crucial, especially as we get older. I remember my grandmother used to say, "An egg a day keeps the doctor away." Okay, maybe she was mixing up her sayings, but she was onto something. Eggs are also loaded with vitamin D, which is fantastic for bone health. And let's not forget about vitamin B12, which is super important for nerve function. So, when you think about it, eggs are like this perfect little package for keeping your legs strong and cramp-free. Now, how can you incorporate more eggs into your diet? Well, it's easier than you might think. You could start your day with a simple boiled egg for breakfast. It's quick, it's easy, and it gives you that protein boost right from the get-go. Or, if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, why not add some eggs to your salad? It's a great way to make your meal more filling and nutritious. And of course, there's always the classic omelet. Throw in some spinach and tomatoes, and you've got yourself a delicious, nutrient-packed meal. But I know what some of you might be thinking. What about cholesterol? It's a valid concern. Eggs do contain cholesterol. And if that's something you're worried about, there's a simple solution. You can opt for egg whites instead. They still provide a good amount of protein without the cholesterol found in the yolk. So, you can enjoy your eggs without the worry. The thing is, eggs provide these essential nutrients that support both muscle and nerve health. And by doing so, they help reduce the risk of those pesky leg cramps. It's like giving your body the tools it needs to keep everything running smoothly. I once had a friend who swore by eggs. She'd say, "If I don't have my eggs in the morning, my whole day feels off." And you know what? She was onto something. There's something about starting your day with a good source of protein that just sets you up for success. So, why not give it a try? Maybe you'll find that adding eggs to your diet makes a noticeable difference. And if you have a favorite egg recipe, I'd love to hear about it. Share it in the comments. It's always fun to see how others enjoy their eggs. In the end, it's all about finding what works for you and your body. Eggs are just one option, but they're a pretty great one. They're versatile, they're nutritious, and they can be a delicious part of your daily routine. Plus, they're a simple way to help keep those leg cramps at bay. So, next time you're at the grocery store, maybe grab a dozen eggs and see how you can incorporate them into your meals. Who knows? You might just find a new favorite dish. And remember, it's all about taking small steps to support your health and well-being. Eggs are just one of those steps, but they're a step in the right direction. All right, let's dive into our second food superstar, bananas. Now you might be thinking, bananas, really? But hear me out. These yellow wonders are packed with potassium, which is like a secret weapon for your muscles. You know, potassium is essential for muscle contractions, nerve signaling, and keeping your body's fluid balance in check. It's like the unsung hero of your diet, quietly doing its job to keep those pesky leg cramps at bay. Imagine this. You're enjoying a sunny morning, sipping your coffee, and you decide to have a banana as a mid-morning snack. It's simple, right? But that little snack is doing wonders for your muscles. Or maybe you're more of a smoothie person. Toss a banana into your blender, and you've got a delicious, creamy drink that's not just tasty, but also a powerhouse of muscle support. And if you're a cereal fan, why not top your bowl with some banana slices? It's a small addition, but it makes a big difference. Now let's talk about why potassium is so crucial. Think of it as the conductor of an orchestra, ensuring everything runs smoothly. Without enough potassium, your muscles might start playing their own tune, leading to those uncomfortable cramps. And it's not just about muscles. Potassium also supports nerve signaling, which is like the communication network in your body. It helps your brain send messages to your muscles, telling them when to contract and relax. Plus, it maintains fluid balance, which is vital for overall health. But, and there's always a but, right? Overconsumption of bananas can lead to high potassium levels, which isn't ideal either. It's all about balance. You don't want to go bananas with bananas, if you know what I mean. So, how do you strike that balance? Well, mix it up a bit. Enjoy bananas, but also include other fruits in your diet. Maybe some berries or an apple here and there. Variety is the spice of life, after all. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I don't really like bananas. And that's okay. We all have our preferences. But if you're open to it, give them a try in different ways. You might find a new favorite snack or breakfast addition. And if you're already a banana fan, well, you're in luck. You're already on the right track to supporting your muscles and preventing those annoying cramps. So, what's your favorite way to enjoy bananas? Do you have a go-to recipe or snack idea? Maybe you like them plain, or perhaps you have a secret smoothie recipe that you swear by. Whatever it is, I'd love to hear about it. Sharing ideas is a great way for all of us to learn, and maybe even discover something new. In the end, it's all about finding what works for you and your lifestyle. Bananas are just one piece of the puzzle, but they're a pretty important one. So, next time you're at the grocery store, maybe grab a bunch and see how they can fit into your routine. Your muscles will thank you, and who knows, you might just find yourself reaching for a banana more often than you thought. Remember, it's the little changes that can make a big difference. And with bananas, you're not just enjoying a tasty treat, you're giving your body the support it needs to stay strong and cramp-free. All right, let's dive into our third food group that can really help in preventing those pesky leg cramps: nuts and seeds. Now you might be wondering, why nuts and seeds? Well, the thing is, they're packed with magnesium and potassium, which are like the dynamic duo for muscle relaxation and circulation. You know, it's like giving your muscles a nice, warm hug from the inside. Imagine this. You're sitting in your favorite chair, maybe watching a classic movie, and suddenly, ouch, a leg cramp hits. Not fun, right? But here's where nuts and seeds come to the rescue. They help maintain that all-important electrolyte balance in your body, which is crucial for keeping those cramps at bay. Plus, they reduce inflammation, which is a win-win. let's talk about some easy ways to incorporate these little powerhouses into your diet. Picture yourself snacking on a handful of almonds. They're crunchy, satisfying, and honestly, just a great way to keep your muscles happy. Or maybe you're more of a yogurt person. Try sprinkling some chia seeds on top. They add a nice texture and, more importantly, a boost of magnesium and potassium. And if you're a salad lover, why not toss in some walnuts? They add a delightful crunch and are fantastic for your circulation, thanks to their healthy fats. It's like giving your salad a little upgrade, and who doesn't love that? Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I'm allergic to nuts? That's a valid concern, and you're not alone. Allergies can be a real challenge. But don't worry, there's a simple solution. You can opt for seeds instead. They're just as beneficial and can be a great alternative. So, whether it's sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, or even flax seeds, you've got options. Let's break it down a bit more. Magnesium is like the unsung hero here. It plays a key role in muscle relaxation. Think of it as a gentle massage for your muscles, helping them to unwind and relax. And then there's potassium, which works hand in hand with magnesium to support your circulation. It's like having a well-oiled machine where everything just flows smoothly. And let's not forget about the protein in nuts and seeds. It's essential for muscle health, helping to repair and build muscle tissue. So, you're not just preventing cramps, you're also strengthening your legs in the process. It's like hitting two birds with one stone. But, it's not just about the physical benefits. There's something comforting about incorporating these foods into your daily routine. It's like a little act of self-care, a way to show your body some love and appreciation. So, here's a question for you. Do you prefer nuts or seeds? Maybe you have a favorite snack or a go-to recipe that you love. I'd love to hear about it. Share your choice, and let's keep this conversation going. After all, we're all in this together, learning and growing as we go. Incorporating nuts and seeds into your diet is a simple yet effective way to support your leg health. It's about making small, manageable changes that can have a big impact. So, next time you're at the grocery store, why not pick up a bag of your favorite nuts or seeds? Your legs will thank you, and you'll be one step closer to a cramp-free life. All right, so let's dive into how we can combine these superfoods for maximum benefit. It's not just about eating them separately. When you mix them with other nutrient-dense foods, you can actually enhance their benefits. It's like a little symphony of nutrients working together in harmony. Imagine this, an egg and spinach salad with a sprinkle of nuts. You've got your protein, your greens, and those healthy fats all in one delicious bowl. It's not just a meal, it's a powerhouse of nutrients. Or how about a banana and almond smoothie? It's creamy, it's sweet, and it's packed with potassium and healthy fats. Perfect for a quick breakfast or a snack. And then there's the classic omelet with seeds and veggies. It's like a little garden on your plate, full of colors and flavors. Now, you might be wondering, why combine these foods? Well, the thing is, when you put these superfoods together, they have synergistic effects. It's like 1 + 1 = 3. The nutrients work together to enhance absorption and utilization in your body. So, you're not just getting the benefits of each food, you're amplifying them. It's like turning up the volume on your health. But of course, there's a little catch. We have to be mindful of portion sizes. Overeating, even with healthy foods, can lead to weight gain. And that's something we definitely want to avoid. So, it's all about balance. Monitor your portion sizes and make sure your meals are well-rounded. It's like building a balanced diet, one meal at a time. Let me share a little story with you. I remember my friend Mary, who used to struggle with leg cramps. She started combining these superfoods in her meals, and she noticed a significant difference. She'd make a spinach and egg breakfast, and later, a banana smoothie. She told me, "I feel like I'm giving my body a little gift every day." And you know what? Her leg cramps reduced significantly. It's amazing what a few simple changes can do. So, have you tried combining these foods? Maybe you've got your own little recipe or a favorite combo? I'd love to hear about it. Share your experience. It's always inspiring to hear how others are making these changes work for them. And remember, Combining superfoods isn't just about preventing leg cramps. It's about creating a more comprehensive nutrient profile for your overall health. It's like building a strong foundation for your body. And who doesn't want that? So, next time you're planning a meal, think about how you can mix and match these superfoods. It's a fun and delicious way to take care of yourself. And hey, if you come up with a new recipe, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with us. We're all in this together, learning and growing. All right, that's it for now. Keep experimenting, keep combining, and keep those legs strong and healthy. Remember, it's the little changes that make the biggest difference. And who knows, you might just discover your new favorite meal along the way. All right, so let's dive into some practical tips for incorporating these superfoods into your daily diet. You know, it might seem a bit daunting at first, but with a little planning, it can actually be quite simple and, dare I say, enjoyable. So, let's talk about meal planning for convenience. I mean, who doesn't love a good plan, right? It can really take the stress out of figuring out what to eat every day. Imagine this. You set aside a little time each week to plan your meals. You think about how you can include those leg cramp fighting foods like bananas, nuts, and leafy greens. Maybe you decide to make a big batch of spinach and banana smoothies that you can just grab and go in the morning. Or perhaps you whip up a hearty salad with nuts and seeds that you can have for lunch. It's all about making it easy for yourself. Now, let's talk about snacks. We all love a good snack, don't we? Keeping bananas and nuts handy is a great way to ensure you're getting those essential nutrients throughout the day. You could have a small bowl of mixed nuts on your kitchen counter or a banana in your bag when you're out and about. It's these little things that can make a big difference. And when it comes to planning balanced meals, think about how you can integrate these superfoods into what you're already eating. Maybe you're making a stir-fry for dinner. Why not toss in some spinach or kale? Or if you're having oatmeal for breakfast, sprinkle some nuts on top. It's about finding those small opportunities to add a little extra nutrition here and there. Of course, one of the challenges we all face is forgetting to include these foods regularly. Life gets busy, and it's easy to overlook them. But here's a simple solution. Set reminders for yourself. Maybe it's a note on the fridge, or a reminder on your phone. Or, if you're a fan of lists, you could jot down a quick meal plan for the week. Whatever works for you. The thing is, incorporating these foods into your diet doesn't have to be a chore. With a bit of forethought, it can become a natural part of your routine. And the benefits? Well, they're worth it. Stronger legs, fewer cramps, and just feeling better overall. Who wouldn't want that? So, what tips do you have for including superfoods in your diet? Maybe you've got a favorite recipe or a clever hack that makes it easier. I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure others would too. So go ahead and comment below. Let's share our ideas and help each other out. Remember, it's all about making small, manageable changes that fit into your life. And before you know it, you'll be reaping the benefits of these amazing superfoods. So, let's get started, shall we? So, we've taken a good look at how eggs, bananas, and nuts and seeds can really help prevent those pesky leg cramps and, strengthen your legs. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? Just a few simple foods can make such a big difference. I mean, who would have thought that something as small as a banana could pack such a punch? And eggs, well, they're like little powerhouses of nutrition. Plus, nuts and seeds are just so versatile. You can sprinkle them on salads, mix them into yogurt, or just munch on them as a snack. But you might be wondering, why these foods? Well, the thing is, they're rich in essential nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and protein, which are crucial for muscle health. And let's face it, as we get older, our bodies need a little extra help to stay in tip-top shape. I remember my neighbor Ed telling me how he used to get these awful leg cramps at night. He started adding more bananas and nuts to his diet, and he swears by it now. He says he sleeps like a baby. And hey, if you're thinking, I'm not sure I can make these changes, just remember, it's all about small steps. Maybe start with adding a banana to your breakfast or having a handful of almonds as an afternoon snack. It's not about overhauling your entire diet overnight. It's about making little tweaks that over time can lead to big improvements. So, If you found this helpful, why not like, subscribe, and share this video with friends who might benefit? You never know who might be struggling with the same issues. And honestly, sharing is caring, right? Thank you so much for watching. Remember, a small change in your diet can lead to big improvements in your health. It's all about taking those little steps. Stay active and healthy, and keep those legs moving. We're all in this together, figuring it out one day at a time. And who knows, maybe next time we'll discover even more foods that can help us feel our best. Until then, take care and keep smiling.